Okay, so the actual pilot episode of this show should be coming out within the next few weeks. I just kind of did this as a bit of a filler video, and, well, I thought I'd experiment a little bit, so enjoy! So, Disney XD's Star vs. the Force of Evil got a TV movie! Special, mini-marathon, whatever this is supposed to be. Star vs. the Forces of Evil, the battle for Mewni. And the episodes were good, but why was this a TV movie? I mean, I liked a lot of the episodes in this, and I thought it was nice for the fans to have something big to celebrate, but at the same time, I kind of felt like Disney XD just kind of went, Daron, can we put together the first few episodes as a TV movie to get some easy rating? I mean, I guess 2-hour marathon wouldn't really sell as well as 2-hour movie event, but come on, guys, was this really the best decision you could make? So I'm gonna do this a little bit differently and just go through the episodes really quick, spoiler free, don't worry, and then talk about what I thought of this as a movie. Episode 1 was pretty good. I kinda like how they kept the dramatic edge from the final episode of the previous season and kinda continued it here, while not going too full force. There's still a bit of humor here, but it's not as forced as some other shows I can think of after this kind of event. Episode 2 was also pretty good. It was a good way of looking into some of the backstories through visuals and setting up characters and presumably the main antagonist for the season. I'm not gonna spoil which, but I think some of you who saw the movie will get an idea of who I'm talking about. Episodes 3 and 4 were basically Steven Universe levels of filler. Some interesting character depths, but honestly just kinda made me question more and more why this wasn't just aired as like a marathon or something. Episode 5 was also pretty fillerish, but in all honesty I kinda preferred watching this one a little bit more. I think it's a little bit for the characterization and some of the developments in this episode, as well as a few of the parallels they throw, which I'm not gonna again spoil. Episode 6 is kind of on the same page as episodes 3 and 4, but I think the humor here works out a little bit better. Plus, I think it is worth it for the 7th episode, which is actually a bit of a half-hour special itself. I'm not gonna spoil it for any fans who haven't seen this yet, but honestly, it is completely worth it. It was kinda worth the 2 hours I kinda sat through watching this movie. And by 2 hours watching this movie, I mean watching it on the rip I found because I didn't see this live because, like, I'm a Canadian. But now the question is asked, did this work as a TV movie? No! Honestly, even though I was so excited for this, I kinda had my doubts ever since the first press release kinda dropped. In fact, in general, a lot of the advertising and marketing for this felt very rushed and last minute. I liked the first couple of teasers they did, but then that main trailer dropped and oh god, the editing is actually awful in this. I'll be like low quality sound bites.
Your daughter is very strange.
Thank you.
This summer.
Boy, with advertising this rushed, you'd think this is a last-minute decision the network kinda pulled so that they draw in a huge and growing fan base. I mean, it did its job, it got us all excited and we all watched it, but I don't know, I felt some of this could have been a little bit better. Honestly, I felt like I was watching one of those episode compilations you used to get all the time on DVD before DVD sales kinda died down and only really went to shows that actually make money off it. Though at least this was a 7-part episode arc and not just, hey, these 2 episodes have the same character, make a movie, it's the all-new movie event on Nickelodeon. Though, in all honesty, I would have liked to have seen something like the Super Spongy Square Games where it's advertised more as a big themed marathon rather than the big 2-hour movie event. Whoa! Now bear in mind, this doesn't mean I didn't like the episodes. I really enjoyed a lot of them. I had a lot of fun, and honestly, a lot of them were worth it for that one huge great finale. It's just, well, why was this a TV movie? It's just like, I don't know, this just kind of felt like a ratings trap on that end. I definitely recommend it to anyone who's a fan of the show, but honestly, I'd watch this as a mini marathon rather than just, whoa, a big movie event, I guess. This was a pretty fun story arc, and I can't wait to see what the rest of Season 3 brings us. And that's about all I gotta say. Tune in for the pilot episode soon. See you later!